And of all of the samples that were on there, Tyler's was the most degraded. That is an absolute bombshell. And let me explain why.
Candace Owens tries to spin the ATF's DNA expert's testimony into proof that Tyler Robinson couldn't possibly be the shooter.
Tyler Robinson, despite all of these prints on the gun, Tyler Robinson's DNA was the most degraded. And take a listen to her say that.
What you term the major profile have the largest amount of degradation in that sample?
There was, yes.
That is an absolute bombshell. It does not seem to me that DNA would suddenly degrade immediately after someone shoots a person, jumps off a rooftop, and tosses the gun into a nearby bush. It's not possible.
And here's the part that Candace conveniently leaves out. Almost immediately after the clip she shows, the defense asks the obvious follow-up question. You can't tell us anything about when the DNA was deposited on the gun.
None of the testing in any of the three reports can answer the question of how and when DNA got deposited. Is that true?
That is true.
Just 2 days prior in court, the FBI's DNA expert clearly laid out that DNA degradation can be caused by a range of factors, including heat, humidity, and all sorts of environmental factors.
Seeing degradation in a sample could lend me to believe that there may be, that sample may have been subjected to cleaning or high heat an extended period of time. So I can't tell why an item is degraded.
And here's the biggest problem with Candace's argument. Nowhere in the ATF's DNA expert's testimony does she say that Tyler Robinson's DNA was too degraded to be able to identify, or that the degradation ruled him out as the shooter. In fact, the opposite happened. Despite observing signs of degradation, she testified that the DNA was at least 1 trillion times more likely to have originated from Tyler Robinson as the major contributor.
The likelihood ratio that you analyzed in this question in calculation number 3.
For this exhibit, the DNA profile was at least 1 trillion times more likely if it originated from Tyler Robinson as the major component and 3 unknown unrelated individuals than if it originated from 4 unrelated individuals.
You say at least 1 trillion times more likely. So it could be a much higher number than 1 trillion. Is that accurate?
It's possible.
That's a part of the testimony that Candace doesn't want her audience to hear. And that's why you see her panicking, quickly telling her producer to cut it off.
The likelihood ratio that you analyzed in this question in calculation number 3.
I don't think we need this.
The DNA profile was at least 1.
Okay, so you heard her say that his was the most degraded.
Candace Owens is doing what she always does, cherry picking, mischaracterizing, and just making crap up.